Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop, Lila, and today I want to show you guys this new journal that I made. It's a hardcover journal and you can see it's a bit older. You have a lot of wear on there, but I think it's really pretty. And it's got a shabby elegance to it because of all the beading that I added on here, and I really love that. Okay, so the spine, I actually made the spine with some cardboard and then I stitched it on there, and I was thinking to cover it up, but I actually love this look of how it's a little bit deconstructed, and so I actually just worked with that. Okay, so you have like the book, you have the book cover, and then I have the spine, which is made out of some cardboard, and then I use this craft paper to kind of glue a little bit over it. I just did that because I thought it would look good. And then I have this applique, and the applique and the ribbon is from my friend Suzi with Mary Not Martha on Etsy, and I think it's so pretty. I love the way it came out. And then I added some book corners on there. And then I also added this. It's actually an earring, but I thought it was really pretty, and I thought it worked really well with this journal. Okay, so it just attaches on there. And then this, I'm gonna just open it up. Okay, I'm going to give you another view of the journal without the ribbon so you can see it a little bit better. This journal has 4 signatures, and then I added these beads. Some are wooden and some are just buttons, and I love this journal. I think it's really pretty. I just love the contrast between the pretty applique and then the grunginess of the cover. Okay, and I'm going to give you guys a view of it. I used a lot of different printables in here, but I used mainly my Starlight Collection. I also used some of the rose red, and I will just link everything that I use below in the description box. So I have this journaling card, and I added some glitter washi tape on there, and I have it backed up with this. I had to look at it because I forgot. I actually used tissue paper on here for the backing. I have this tissue paper that is that craft color that I love so much, and I just added, I glued it on there. Okay. The laces and all the trims that I have in here are from my friend Suzi with Mary Not Martha. And then this right here, this pretty, and then this pretty handmade paper is from Heather with Rose Hill Paper Cottage. I'm going to give you another view from the top too. Okay, so I have a lot of space in here. There's a lot of space in this journal for writing, but I also have a lot of pieces tucked in. So if you find that it's a little bit chunky, like if it's a little bit too thick, you can pull some pieces out. Okay, and so this journal is very much a vintage style journal, so I will have pieces like this. I think it's really beautiful. I love seeing the aged pieces, and I actually picked this piece to use in here just for that because I was really going for a shabbier look in this journal to kind of work really well with the cover. So that's kind of the whole inspiration for this journal. Just a really beautiful old looking journal. This is some vintage receipt paper, and then this is a tag I made. This is a printable I have, but I haven't released it yet, but I'm going to work on releasing this printable soon. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll get it ready. So again, lots of pages and room for your own journaling and collaging. I added these little tickets here. It could be a tuck spot, or it's just like a really nice decorative element to a page. Oops. Okay, this right here is actually, it's attached with a little mini paper clip. I watched a tutorial where Sharon actually takes images and she waxes them, so that's what I did with this. And I will link her video below because I just love how she did that. So this is a waxed image, and the image is from my from one of my French kits, and I will link it below. I actually minimized this and then I waxed it, and then I layered it with some old paper and then this pretty lace, and then I added some sari trim, and then this little gold piece. It's some gold foil, and it was, I believe it was from a bottle of olive oil, and I just thought it would be so pretty. I'm trying to add different pieces that I repurpose in my journals, and so I try to find ways to add them in where they look really pretty, and I can repurpose pretty pieces like that. So that's kind of what I did there with the foil. It was like, I guess one of the olive oil bottles was sealed with the foil. I think that's where it was from, but I think they also have drinks with that. So that's kind of a cool thing to use. Okay, so this is a journaling card. This is also from my Rose Red collection. This is a little pocket. Okay, lots of pages for collaging and just adding your own. Okay, so this is another pocket, and then this opens up, and then this is a pocket here also. I actually started working on this journal in December, and I just finished it up. Okay, this right here is another one of those images that I waxed, and I have different pieces of paper in here that can be journaled on, and this could be removed and moved somewhere else because it's attached with a little ball pen. And I'll give you a close-up view. Okay. And this is actually from one of my Dreamy collections. But isn't that pretty? I just love that. And this could be a little tuck spot. See, you can tuck in like a little letter or a note in there, or a journaling card. With some vintage ledger. Okay. Again, some more of that really pretty handmade paper from Heather. I have a bunch of vintage postcards. I minimized some of them for this journal when I made them. And then this is a vintage postcard. Here's some tags I made. Okay, this is a little tuck spot right here. here is a tag I made using some vintage paper. And then this right here is a little tuck spot with more of those tickets. I love using these to embellish my journals. And then a tag. I'll give you a close-up. Okay, this is actually a glacine envelope that I glued on here. I did some stitching. I stitched this ruffle and then I glued it on there, and then I used some gold foil to kind of layer underneath this book print. So I did a bit of collaging on there. And I have this tag. And then I have this, I think this is a dictionary page. Let's see. Oh, it's upside down. Oops. Okay, it says above. These just get tucked in here. And then I have another one right here. I like that. I like mighty. See that? Or might. That's cool. That gets tucked in there. Another book page. I got a pocket here. I did a bit of collaging on there. And here's some of the pieces. And here is a journaling card that I collaged. Here's another one of those rose little rose cards, and I made it into like a little pocket, and I got little bits and pieces in there. Let's see if I can get them out. Okay, so I have more of those little tickets in here. The pretty ladies. Okay, and then I have this, which opens up, and you can use this for journaling or collaging, and that just gets all tucked in here. Okay, I love these stars. I think they're so pretty. Okay, and then I have this right here that I actually added some glitter to the edges. And so that could be a journaling card, or you can actually use it to collage and add to your pages anywhere in the journal. And I have this tag here. Okay, here's a tag that I made, and I love this vintage paper that I used. I did a little bit of collaging, and then this just gets attached on here. And then on this other side, this is an envelope. I don't know if I want to pull it apart. Okay, maybe I will. Okay, so here's the paper clip. I just tied some of that vintage tulle on here, and I think it's so pretty. I love this type of netting. It's so pretty. Okay, so I have this vintage book page, which I made into a envelope. And so I just have that attached on there like that. And then I have some vintage paper right here. Let's focus. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have vintage paper right here. And then I have this really pretty card. And I embellished it by sewing a ruffle on here. And I added the little embroidered hearts. And then I tied this fabric into a bow. Isn't that cute? I just love this so much. And then on the back, I added again some of this pretty handmade paper by Heather with Rose Hill Paper Cottage. And I just love that detail. It's like the perfect little detail. And then this could be filled in with journaling or a quote. And so At least that's just kind of my idea, but obviously you can use these in whichever way you want for your journal. Sometimes I just love flipping through journals and just I don't work in them for a while until I kind of figure out what I want to add to it or what kind of fits that journal. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of a lot of times that's my preference, is to just kind of flip and see what my inspiration is for that journal, what I want it to say or what I want to add to it. Okay, that's for my personal journals. Okay, so this is, okay, there we go. Okay, so here I have these pieces here, these tiny little, oh my goodness, how do I, okay, I'm just going to pull it off. So I have some sari silk on a paper clip, and then I have this piece. Oh, this piece just opens like this. See that? I totally forgot what I did. I glued it on here, but it opens like this. Okay. Okay, so these are tickets that I folded in half, and then I just attached on there. And again, if you guys watch my videos, I love to use tickets like this as embellishments in my journals. And I love to add words. I love words, so I love adding words to my tickets, but also you can do like tiny little images if you want to decorate them a little bit extra. But if you like the simpler look, you could just go like that. I think that's so cute. Okay, so let's move on. This is a little paper pad, and I just stapled this little ticket at the top. How cute is that? And it's a perfect little place to add like little words. Like you can either write them, cut them out. I have some printables with a lot of like sentiments and words you can use, but you can make your own also, where you write down different quotes and then cut each out and then just glue them down. I always forget what I write in my journals, so when I go through them, it's almost like a nice little discovery, and so I love doing that, and that was kind of my inspiration for this. But obviously you can use it in any way you like. That's just some inspiration for you guys. Okay, some more pieces right here that I added. More tickets. So if you guys don't like cutting out tickets, because it is kind of busy work, I have them already cut in this journal. They're all ready to go. Okay, this is that tissue paper I was talking about. I think it's so pretty. Isn't this just amazing? I found it at Michael's around Christmas time. And then a journaling card. Okay, so these are perfect, so you can add them to your pages and kind of work in the journal. I always have a hard time figuring out how much to add to a journal. I'm trying to add just enough inspiration and just enough pieces so you guys can come in here and just add your own, create your own pages. Okay, so here's that little ticket that it just wraps up around it. See that? And it's like a little tuck spot. And then I have this tag here and some this is actually, I was gonna say it's sari, but it's not, it's cotton, but I love the color. I'm wondering if it's avocado dye. Let's see. I almost want to say it's avocado dyed, but I'm not sure. Okay, and then here's a tag. Isn't that pretty? And then I have this little tuck spot right here with another one of these journaling cards. And then I also included this book page. So if you want to do some collaging or if you want to do some layering, this is just so pretty. I love the color of this. Okay, and it has plenty of script so you can kind of back something up and you can see that pretty type. Okay, so now, so this is the journal, and now I have this envelope with a few more pieces. Okay, so this is a journaling card, and this is some more book page. It says boats and boating. Isn't that cute? How cute is that? I love that. I hope it's focused. Sometimes I feel like it's not focusing and it takes a minute. Okay, and then here is an envelope I made. I actually have an envelope kit with where you can make your own envelopes, and also it includes like the little pieces you can decorate it with. Okay, so this is the envelope, and then I have these little pieces inside. Okay, let's see. I have this. Just gonna set them down. I'm gonna open this. Some more pieces right here. I love this image. I think it's so pretty. Okay, and then I made this little mini journal. I think it's so cute. And there's a ton of writing space in here. Isn't that cute? And I actually stapled this one. I don't know if you can see that. I stapled it together, and I covered up the staple in the middle with the washi tape. Okay, so it's basically like a little antique. It feels like a little antique book. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. Okay, so this tucks into this envelope here. And all these pieces. Okay, so I tied this up with some old vintage twine or string. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but I think it's pretty because it's aged. And so this is the journal, guys. I don't even know how many pages it is. I didn't count, but I'll count and I'll add that in the description box below. I'll let you guys know the size. This is a smaller journal than my usual journals. Obviously, it's not a full size journal like I usually make, but I think it's great. I think it's so cute, and it's just a really beautiful piece that you can fill up, and also it'll make a beautiful journal on your bookcase. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell button.